created my experience of my experience. And if I was, there you go, it's very deep. If I was in a positive state of mind, it didn't matter if I had 50 cents in the bank or $5,000. If I had a good state of mind, things happened. And I actually was in a period of time where I would, people would give me money, or I would get a bonus check, or random things would happen just to get me the money that I needed in the time to do whatever I needed to do. And it was very seamless in my neurotic, sad younger years. And but there was a lot of Zen kind of activity in this, because it was very clear that my mind created my experience of the events. The events may have sucked. Yes, you are correct about that. There was a lot of events in my life that were very difficult. But somehow my sense of well-being was very high. And I've spent the last 10 years trying to figure out why that's changed. I actually went through a period of time where externally, I probably 5 years ago was probably in a better external place for a couple of years. But internally, I was a mess. And I was irritable, and I was angry, and I was mad, and I was frustrated. And so now I'm manifesting all that irritable and mad and frustrated. So now the last 2 years of my life externally has sucked. See, can this just be about me? Can we just really...
Yes, let's make it all about
you. So do you see how those seeds that I planted, it's really interesting. If I really look back, I can absolutely testify. I can testify to it. But it is a curious thing, and I do believe in that, that I can shift back. I really do have that belief, and it's been affirmed by smarter people than me that it is possible to just, make that turn on a dime. It's not as
one of the things common. That came up today was in this workshop was the question in the first, 30 or 45 minutes pretty early in the day, he actually asked that question: who in the room actually believes that you could change your life today?
I believe it.
And he asked...
Nobody raised their hand, did they?
No, everybody raised their hand, just about.
Because they don't really believe it, though.
Well, everybody raised their hand because they knew they were coming to a workshop. I mean, they signed up to come to a workshop that, was about activating a higher vibration. Mm-hmm. I think if he had just shown up in a shopping mall and was asking people, do you believe that your life could change in a day? Mm-hmm. I think 80% or more of the people would be like, are you crazy?
Right.
But that whole piece of how we can change, and how what we see today is a reflection of our beliefs and our choices yesterday, last year, 5 years ago.
Right.
And that's what's rolled forward into today's experience. Mm-hmm. So if we change our beliefs today and make different choices today, there are some things that will be different tomorrow, even if it's just your internal.
Right, and that's all I really want is that, right.
And then, when you make that choice day after day after day after day,
right,
then a year from now or 5 years from now, you have a completely different life experience.
The external, right.
Right. Well, external and internal. The internal might change more quickly. Mm-hmm. And then when you repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, then it has a different effect, because you have the cause building up to the point where everything else in your life has to be in alignment with that.
I'm doing this